Good afternoon. We miss you in the morning here. If you notice, we're not in the studio today, and it's kind of just me, skeleton crew. We had some internet issues at the studio, so hopefully we'll be back to our regular schedule by next Sunday. We've got a whole team working on it as we speak. But kicking it off, we got a fun episode for you. This week, we're talking about the top 10 new technologies coming in 2026 that you're going to actually need to know about. And don't worry, this isn't robot overlords or corporate surveillance. This is the fun stuff. We're talking everyday tech, things that make life a little cooler, a little easier, and honestly, just more interesting. From fingernail polish that can change colors on demand to Lego bricks that are getting smarter than some adults, this is the kind of innovation that feels less end of the world and more, why didn't this exist already? So today we're reacting to the tech that's about to quietly slide into your daily routine, the gadgets, materials, and upgrades that don't scream future, but somehow are the future. So stick around because some of these are genuinely exciting, and a few of them you're absolutely going to want. Kicking it off here, we're starting with Samsung. It's interesting. A mysteriously slim 3D display. Now, I'm sure you've seen Howie Mandel. There's this future tech that's also running alongside this, where people are going to be using holograph communications. And this is a way to kind of put the person you're communicating with in front of you. And we're here. This is FaceTime on steroids. Now I'm seeing you and I'm fit checking you as we speak. This is just a perfect way for my mom to just keep letting me know where the weight is putting on. Your hips are getting big. I know, Mom. I just wanted to know if I was coming over for dinner. But this is still pretty cool. I also think this is a lot like the 3D tech that we had. If you guys remember the 3D TVs, and now we're going to have 3D movies. How far did that go? The price range is so drastic that it prices people out. And I don't need that to experience Avatar. So the value, the price, isn't going to outweigh what it actually provides, which isn't much of a necessity, but it's cool. I mean, I guess it's a neat development. Now, moving on to number 2 here on the list.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Morning, Joey. You were snoring again.
Oh, lovely. This is our all-in-one AI companion, because if our future isn't lonely enough, this is now we've got friends that are pocket size.
Definitely wear your favorite green jacket. Look, now we're really vibing.
Oh, no.
Have a good day. Hey, cutie.
Hi, Amanda. Great brainstorming last night.
Actually, I need more.
If I could pick Ice Spice, this is worth it then. I'm thinking my Fortnite characters, like, if I could put Ice Spice in a jar and she's like, big guy, big guy, big guy, you look big in those jeans. I'm like, man, take my money.
If we flip the design here, do you think it can work?
Nice. I think you're onto something.
Oh.
Whole day, soldier. We need more air support.
Yeah.
Whoa, clean shot. Nice one.
Oof. Maybe aim for the head next time? Break line of sight.
Switch to burst fire mid-range.
GG, that was amazing. Ready to go again? This is Project Ava, your AI desk companion.
The movie Her is here, and it's on steroids. Now you can give her a physical physique and look exactly how you want them to, and they can cheer you on as you play video games and live your life. Also, I want to point out that all the people using this are at-home hermits. They didn't show it. Here's a video gamer, and then here's a lady running groceries, and then here's a lady going to the gym, and here's a guy, going on a fishing trip, and the companion's with them the whole time. No, everybody is just in their bedrooms alone with this companion filling the social void that we're going to have. Lovely. But hey, this is cooler than Siri.
Do you think they know we're actually calling the shots?
Nope. Let's keep it that way.
Guys, They're saying it to your face. It's not a joke. Don't take these as joke. Half of it is just making a ha-ha at the end and no one will notice. I noticed. I want to make it clear. I noticed. Oh, that's so creepy. Anyway, this one's one of the more exciting ones on the list. I think it's going to take 2026 by storm, especially for all the Lego hypers out there because the fandom is strong. But let's get to the smart brick.
Just tell this brick to start looking for a smart minifigure. And you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it. But it's not just looking for the minifigure, it knows who that minifigure is, and actually it knows where that minifigure is. So as I move the minifigure around, you'll see different lights and colors depending on where the minifigure is compared to the brick.
What does this allow us to do? Well, you saw it's actually a very simple system, a very simple addition, a platform that we're adding into the Lego system and play. It's the brick, it's the tags, and it's the interactive minifigs. But all together, what that unlocks is an opportunity for interactivity, new dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling.
So let's see what happens when we come to life. So you hear the door unlock. Lego Smart Play brings a whole new dimension to physical play. Lego bricks that play back. It's designed to inspire kids' imagination and get them playing creatively time and time again. We've put cutting-edge technology, some of it never seen before, into Lego Smart Play to create a platform for physical interactive play, allowing any Lego set to come alive in kids' hands.
Films give fans characters and stories that capture their imaginations, but toys gave them the opportunity to take these stories home and continue them.
So let's take that. And there was a clip with the vice president of Lego there, Mr. Donaldson. Let's take that and get the extended clip of him kind of demoing the product.
Maybe I'm going to crash it. Kids do that. But whatever you do, please don't run over any minifigures. They really do not like it. Exactly the same brick, notice, and I'm going to put it in a plane. And again, the plane comes alive, and again, I can fly the plane. Maybe go upside down. Yeah, it's not a very good plane for flying upside down. And here, maybe we'll add a pilot. He sounds like he's having fun. Let's see what happens. I don't think he enjoys that quite so much. But it's not just vehicles. We do tons of other types of models, and I'm sure kids will want to as well. I'm sure you all know the Lego duck. Let's see what happens when I put exactly the same brick into the Lego duck.
So
Sploshing around.
it brings him to
after a long
life.
day sploshing, maybe he needs a little sleep.
Colors, sounds. The thing that I'm noticing with this is there's a necessary element, which is these little Lego pads that you would put in your builds. And they obviously trigger certain noises, characteristics. But the cool thing is you're bringing a toy that is for model building more than anything and bringing an element of life to it. And you know this is just the beginning. It's only going to expand from there.
Lego Smart Play, and this is the smart brick. This is where all the action happens. This tiny brick has inside it a speaker, it has a load of sensors, and this will bring each of the toys to life.
A chargeable Lego brick.
We have the TIE Fighter, so I can put the brick into the TIE Fighter, and that will bring the toy to life. So when you move it, it will do sound effects. We can make it fire. And inside here, we have a smart Darth Vader. So when he goes in there, that also affects the sound. And when you play with multiple toys together, they interact. So if there's a brick in this one, and there's a brick in the X-Wing, and we fly this around, and they can fight each other. Whatever you put it in, it takes on those characteristics. It all comes from the little tile that's inside there. Those tiles give it the characteristics. It's amazing. It just brings everything to life. This one's really impressive because we've got Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. So if I put smart bricks on both of those, we can have them fight. We've got the Emperor in his chair. If we put the brick on the Emperor's chair,
But I also feel like this is in some ways stripping the imaginative aspect that made it so fun. Like I was giving them the voices. I was creating the dialogue and the scene. And maybe that's why we get so bored so fast, is we need the world to do the creative and imaginative aspect for us. We can't do it on our own anymore.
and it just brings so much life into
But
the...
also, why we have the technology to do it? Why wouldn't we get excited about expanding and growing in this element in this way as well?
What we've seen with this brick is some of the other possibilities that it could come with. It has all of those sensors, it can work with others, so it can detect when bricks are close together, it can detect the angles of the bricks together. So when we've got toys together, they are really interacting. In addition to the imagination of kids, this just gives it a new dimension. Each set comes with at least one brick. You just simply charge it, it sits on a wireless charger, and that's good to go again. Lego say it will give you about 40 minutes to an hour of solid hard play. So these sets are available for pre-order at the moment. They're coming out in March, so there's a little bit of a wait. I expect this technology will roll out to other things. At the moment, it's just available in these Lego Star Wars sets, but the potential of these across all of Lego is huge. This just brings so much more to the Lego system. It's the biggest change in Lego since the minifigure, which came out in 1978. So this is a massive step forward for Lego and a massive step forward for kids playing with Lego.
So as I'm seeing this, first thing that came to mind is he goes, yeah, you know, with at least one brick, and then it's like, oh, so there it is. Now I got to get a brick for each of my builds so all the builds can interact with each other. If I want the gas pumping build to be able to make the sound that it's pumping up my TIE fighter, I got to have a smart brick in both of those. So as the guy was talking, I'm thinking to myself, how much do these smart bricks cost? What can we expect? Lego Smart Brick isn't sold individually, but comes as a part in the new Lego Star Wars Smart Play sets, which launched in the early 2026, with prices of these sets ranging from $69.99 for Darth Vader's TIE Fighter to $159.99 for the Throne Room Duel and the A-Wing. So Luke's Red X-Wing is $89.99. So the Throne Room Duel and A-Wing come with 2 smart bricks. Well, that's 2 separate builds, so that makes sense. And I guess it isn't too far off from a regular Lego set. So, I mean, I guess they're not gouging people too much, but now it's another excuse to go out and get more sets. So that way you got more of these Lego bricks. At the same time, at least if every set moving forward is going to hook you up with a brick, you don't have to. It would have been worse if it's a sold separately type thing and then they're really raking you over the coals. But in practicality, these things look pretty cool.
And this is the robber. But let's see the policeman and the robber in a play scenario. Here we have a police car. So if we put a smart brick inside, yeah, the policeman is maybe a bit distracted, and the robber is gonna use that opportunity to come and try to steal the policeman car. So obviously the car is not his, and the car and is reacting accordingly, and the policeman comes, the robber tries to escape, and the alarm stops because it's detecting that it's the policeman, and yeah, the car is his basically. So then after having fought the crime, he's a bit tired, so he's gonna be in the back.
Because, you know, what's funny is, like, think of the series of events she rolls through, and then that's like the concept play that we're expecting the kids to go through. So the kids will, you know, then the officer goes to sleep in the back of the car. Why is that even a feature that the cop has? Because who coded that, thinking like, well, that's commonplace. That happens all the time. The cops always shack up in the back of their car and start snoring.
And this is a great opportunity for our robber to try again
Yes, it is.
Goes and
Our
jumps
robot.
straight in the car. And the policeman wakes up like, wait, no.
You know what I'm saying? She's adding a lot of dialogue. Then the policeman wakes up. What? What story is this?
Get out here. And the robber leaves. And the policeman goes and tries to chase it. And the car becomes his car with the alarm, and he's on a mission to get the robber. And let's say that he got the robber, and the mission stopped, and the robber is reacting. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And he's bringing it to the prison. Exactly. And the robber is reacting because he's angry that he has been caught, basically. So we can see just with the smart tag and 2 smart minifigures, we can see just all the play possibilities some of the play possibilities that this brings.
I mean, that was unique. It was unique.
How you playing with it is affecting how the sound come out.
Wait. Oh yeah. I mean, that makes sense. All right, last demo of the Lego Smart Brick. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? I want to get your guys' thoughts. Jump into the comments. As someone that isn't a diehard Lego fan, I enjoy Legos. I've had them as a kid, so this is a cool development in this long-standing toy. But I'm curious, do the diehard fans live for this, or do we think this is maybe taking Lego in the wrong direction?
4 ducklings, and we have Mama Duck.
Salma Hayek again.
So here we're gonna show how the distance and the orientation can be played and can be applied. So when she's not looking, but we can see that the ducklings are misbehaving. Look, they just go silent because they don't want to get told off. So we put her away again. Like this one farted and the other ones are laughing. They have over their friend the dino, which we remember his birthday. So when the mama leaves, they make a party for him. So
what I'm thinking about while I'm watching this is, growing up, we had toys too, like the robot dog and interactive electronic type toys. And there's an aspect to this that modern kids, I mean, it's no different than types of toys we had, except they're chargeable, and none of these. Like, the fact that this experience plagued us as kids, and there's a whole generation that will never understand this. Opening up, why isn't my toy working? And then you realize that like a busted battery is just coagulating and crystallizing within your your toy. Now it's just, I bring this back, like it's just chargeable. That's never gonna happen to this. I mean, it was built by lithium mining slaves, but welcome to the future. No batteries. It's pretty impressive for a kid that is going to live like this. The kid will live for this. This is the coolest thing. All right, let's get going. We're just getting off the ground here. So number 4. So we're looking at the world's first 240 hertz gaming glasses with 171-inch screen in front of you. What? This is pretty intense. I thought I was cool having a curved monitor. I mean, this is taking it to the future. Wow. Whoa. So you could do it with a handheld or a console. What do we think of this? I mean, I want to take it back to the beginning here. I want to get a quick, they don't give you much of the actual perspective view, like what that looks like. 171-inch. I mean, talk about frying your eyeballs. Can't throw blue light glasses on with those. You're just... People are going to get dizzy on that. Here's what it's going to take. It's going to take one of your friends making the leap and having one of these, and you try it, and you can either handle it, and it's exciting and amazing, or you're like, that's just too much. But I don't know how many people are going to be quick and eager to take the actual leap and want to be one of the first people to jump on it. All right, number 5 here. Girly girls are going to get excited. We're bringing manis and petties to the future.
Put your nail into the device and it changes color within a matter of seconds. So right now I have it set to a blue color chosen via the app. We have over 400 different colors in the app, and they're
changing fingernail. I mean, you got to be committed to looking like Cardi B. There's no moderate fingernail sizes for this look, but still, it's pretty badass.
It changes instantly. So we have 12 different sizes. 2 styles of press-ons. I'm wearing the long swivel right now. These are the medium ballerina size.
Medium ballerina.
You order
Still
$95. It comes with all 12 nail sizes. It comes with our glue. And
they're not super thick, like if you're noticing.
And your magic wand, which is going to do the changing for you. Our app is free to download. You can see all the colors right here. If it's a bit too overwhelming for you, we also have some curated palettes. So I put it on the blue one right now, but you could choose red, you could choose the rainbow, and all those 5 colors are going to be loaded right onto your wand. If you're going to choose this red palette, all you have to do is make sure your Bluetooth wand is connected, add to wand, sync it in, and now I can take that same nail and switch it back to red.
That's insane.
There you are.
Wow. Welcome to the future. Asian ladies across America are squirming. That's
now
so
have control
cool.
of your color. Instead of using one color with an eye polish bottle, what you can now do is you have 400 colors that you can change anytime, anywhere. When you wake up in the morning and you have a beige outfit for work, you change your color of your nails to beige. At night, you go out on a date, you have a red dress up, you change your color of your nails to red. You can do that.
Those colors are so vibrant.
Thousands of times, over and over, on demand, whenever you want. All you need is our nails and an iPhone app.
That is so sharp. I mean, Caleb Williams is psyched for this.
Sorry guys,
What's your favorite color?
It's set to this pretty blue right now.
And they're not some like honking heavy hardware. It's thin, regular nail size, and the infinite, like the ability to tap into the infinite scale of colors, I think is the biggest awe-inspiring element to this.
We just saw nails that change color.
Okay.
There's no button, you just stick it in.
But how do I know which color to keep it?
Pick the color on the app. So right now it's on this color right here, but if you connect the wand, you can pick any of the palettes that you create.
Can you pick one?
Yeah. So if I sync it like this, now it'll be blue.
Okay.
So it'll start cycling through, and then it'll end on blue.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, there's only one major piece that I realized with this demo. Hers are just a little bit outgrown, right? So ladies, when they get their nails done, the second they start getting a little outgrown, they got to get them redid. Well, I'm curious, how hefty is the glue on this stuff? Because you can't compromise the technology. I'm not about to throw away these nails. I got to continue to use them. So the glue can't be so strong that it's like anchored to my hands, because when they do that with like regular nails, those nails are never being used again. They break, they're being destroyed. These I need to preserve, but also the glue can't be so weak that my $1 million fingernails are falling off just as I'm eating some chicken wangs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious, how easy are these to get on and off? And if they're too easy, then you're risking, it's one thing, oh no, my nail popped off and it hurts. And then, the aesthetic, my hands don't look as hot and did as they did before. But now it's like losing an AirPod. I'm losing some expensive tech. So I don't know. To me, I'm going to be curious how well it plays in practicality. You're on a ride at Universal Studios and your fingernail pops off. That just flew away. One ticket admission to the park was my fingernail just gone. Ugh. Anyway, still cool for the folks that are for the ladies that live that life. I'm sure that's pretty exciting. Getting into number 6.
Okay, this is just so much fun. If you're a skier, you're gonna absolutely love this. I am not a skier, and I love it. It's called Squeal, and it basically will simulate skiing in any environment. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Now I'm a skier.
Not waiting for.
We're off. See you later.
Look at that.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, we're getting it. We're moving. Catch me at the Olympics. I'm doing it. The problem is I need to accelerate.
I really got to try them, I guess, myself. I'd have to see for myself, but it's very curious that the physics and the design of it is grabbing you from the back of your legs, whereas skiing is the front of your shins. Your legs are like leaned up against the front of your ski boots, and it's all that forward momentum. That's what's kind of like locking you in. I'm surprised they're trying to hold you from the back instead of position you. I don't know. You'd think you'd have frontward braces off of your shin versus kind of like hanging off the back of your calf. But I love her like screeching through the demo room versus like the one video they're trying to hype you up.
I love it. It's called Squeal, and it basically will simulate skiing in any environment. So here we go.
Jesus. Well, that's number 6. Let's get to number 7 here. Oh no. Boston Dynamics Next Gen Atlas Robot integrated with Google DeepMind's AI models. Lovely. Your jobs are being replaced in 2026, and it isn't Mexico. It's Tesla. Well, really, it's Boston Dynamics. They can carry 66 pounds and then that's hilarious. All the limitations of a human body gone. Safe operation. No lunchtime breaks. I just swapped the battery. Man, they would not want a human ever if they knew, like, when you could your break is your 2-second battery swap. Reliability, repairability, upgradability, and hotness. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. And then the robot dog, always. That thing's going to haunt us. That, I think, is the most real Black Mirror there is, knowing that robot is coming for us, the robot dog. Number 8. Lenovo Legion Pro rollable laptop screen. It's a Pro rollable laptop screen. Did I miss? Go back. Oh yeah, I did. Whoa, that's cool. They can make screens like a rollable type material. Just wait until the future of screens are like wallpaper. And you could just roll it up, lay it up on anything and have it curve with rooms and purposes. Wow. The experience on the other side viewing this game didn't change an ounce. You know what's funny is when I plug in my computer to a TV so I can like project it up there and watch TV, watch my computer on the TV. There's like this glitching moment where it's going from one to the other and it like resizes itself and calibrates. Didn't happen here at all. You don't even notice it's going on. If you know, okay, I want you guys to notice something else with this video they're watching. There's like a fire, little red dot. Notice it's not even on the frame. So it's not that it's stretching the video. It's actually bringing in more data. There's more to this video you didn't even know you were missing. With this expandable screen, wow, that's actually really sharp. That's also got to be an absolute fortune. You and I aren't affording that. All right, let's get to number 9 here on the list. Body Scan 2, Longevity Station, AI Insight. Reveal the invisible. You're gonna tell me I'm fat? In more ways than one. The scale wasn't enough. Let me tell you your BMI and your cholesterol, your cortisol, your blood pressure. Tell me you got problems today. As if I didn't wake up depressed enough. Stay supported. Really accountable. Metabolic efficiency. Wow. Get personalized longevity guidance. It's just a super scale. As if the giant fat Americans getting into their Wall-E chairs were ever going to truly utilize something like this. I mean, it's pretty cool. Very commonplace. Not as special as, some of the other things on this list, but, also a huge development in a basic tool every master bedroom has. All right, let's get to the last one on the list. Tech that you could get excited about in 2026 that you'll probably see in your home. Let's see.
You're the type of person who doesn't know if they want a phone or a tablet. Boy, do we have the device for you.
The trifold. I'm an iPhone guy. No folding going on over here. That was pretty sweet, though. Razer walked so Samsung could run. Look how thin that is. Oh my gosh. It's a foldable iPad. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. That one's pretty cool. I gotta say, as far as my favorites go, I do think those nails are probably up there. I mean, having these changeable nails, those colors are just too sharp. So I'm pretty excited with that one, and I don't even have nails or nail polish. So actually, for ones personally, I'm going with the motorized skis. Those look pretty sweet. I don't know. Maybe for the Lego people, the smart brick is going to be awesome. I'm not 3 anymore. I mean, I think even for 15-year-olds, the smart brick isn't going to be super exciting. But for like a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old, making your space fighter go pew, 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 pew is going to be pretty awesome. So go into the comments. I want to hear what your favorites are. We're here every Sunday, so be sure to join us. We've got different shows from the Sunday football show, which we weren't able to get done today, but is going to be on Friday, next Friday. From that to our podcast, which we have coming out every episode on the REthink Tank and the REthink Tank Live on Tuesdays. With all these different shows and different platforms, you can find it all in one central place, and that's at our website at www.rethinktankpodcast.com. So be sure to head on over there. If we made you laugh, we made you think, the best thing you could do to support this show is like the episode. And like I said, we've got new episodes every week, so you don't want to miss them. So be sure to like and subscribe so you make sure you're here each time. You don't want to miss the fun. But like I said, guys, head on over to the comments because I'm really curious which of these techs you could actually see yourself buying, which ones you think are absurdly ridiculous and you just think are a waste of time. But if there's any other on the list that you can see coming down the pipe for 2026 that we may have missed, I want to hear that too. So we appreciate you joining us, and guys, we'll catch you next week. Peace.